Hello, today's topic is Introduction to Bar Chart. Bar chart is one of the oldest and most commonly used diagrams for representing data. It is a chart with rectangular bars with length proportional to the values which they represent, and bar graphs are one-dimensional figures which have either vertical or horizontal bars. The thickness of the bars are not relevant to the data, but the value of the bar determined by the height of the bars, and therefore it is easy to compare the values of a variable. Now we are going to discuss about the parts of a bar chart. So for example, suppose this is a bar chart for price of commodity versus quantity demanded. In the x-axis we write the prices, and in y-axis we write the quantity demanded, and this is the bar chart of ours. Now the first part of a bar graph is graph title. The graph title gives an overview of the information being presented in the graph, and the title is given at the top of the graph. That is, this is the graph title of this bar chart. Now the second point is axes and their labels. Each graph has two axes. The axis labels tells us what information is presented on each axis. One axis represents the data groups while the other represents the amount or frequencies of the data groups. Here axis labels and their scales are these two. That is the price and quantity demanded. Now the third one is grouped data axis. Okay. The group data axis is always at the base, that is in there, and the axis displays the type of data being graphed. Okay, that is here we graph the price in dollar. Okay, now the fourth one is frequency data axis. The frequency axis has a scale that is a measure of the frequencies or amounts of the data groups. Here frequency data axis is per week. This is the frequency data axis. Okay. Now the fifth point is axis scales. Scale is the range of values being presented along the frequency axis. That is here 0 to 100. Here we denote 0 to 100 different points in the y-axis, that is the frequency axis. And now the last point, which is most importantly the bars. The bars are rectangular blocks that can have their base at either vertical axis or horizontal axis. Each bar represents the data for one of the data groups, and these are the bars in this picture. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much.